One of the most emotional thing ever. I mean, I've never tell that to anyone, but when Eddie Hart do that 500K,
Yeah.
water come with my eyes. On my 60th birthday, I want to do a big lift. I want to do like, not 400K. I might go for a 350. I think I could pull 400.
Because I think you could have pulled 400 at Brits. So here at CrossFit Clitheroe with Mark Felix, we're going to do a little bit of freestyle Q&A. We'll go over some topics I want to chat to Mark about. And yeah, just some questions that I see in the comments and stuff of the videos. So what I wanted to start with, Mark, is every time I post a video of you on my page, it's always filled with comments from older gentlemen that say you inspire them to keep on training and basically get in the gym and work hard. And I just wondered, is that something that do you ever think about that? The fact that you inspire so many people that are a little bit older to get in the gym, or not? Or does it never cross your mind?
To be honest, it never crossed my mind. You know, I just come to the gym and just do what I have to do, and just move on with life. You know, because you don't want to stay still. You want to be active. You want to keep moving. So that's how I see it.
Is it? Do you still enjoy training just as much now as you did because how long have you been training for now?
I've been training for more than almost 40 years.
40 years. Yeah. And do you still get the same buzz now? You still enjoy it just as much?
Of course, I get the buzz. I still enjoy training. I feel good when I finish training. I think, I even get excited when I come and I get a good session.
Yeah.
And I just have to drive home. I feel so calm.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the calmest ever.
Yeah. I feel. Like you've had that release.
I have that release, and I just feel calm. I don't have to rush to go home for anything. I just take my time and just drive home feeling good.
So to the people that are a little bit older and kind of needing motivation and they're struggling to get in the gym and they see you as someone that's inspiring, but then your view is you just go in because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
What would your advice be to those people that are, trying to stay fit and active in their older years?
Well, the thing about for me, it's not. A lot of people wait for motivation, but motivation could be unreliable. For me, it's not motivation. For me, it's desire, consistency, a discipline. You don't want to be waiting for motivation because it might never come. So you just have to get up and just go.
Do you think that having your strongman comps as a goal is helpful as well, because you've always got something that you're working towards?
Yes, I always have strongman as my goal because I always have something to work towards. I mean, so you just have to keep setting targets. I mean, even if you don't have competition coming up, you still have to set targets.
Yeah, because I think that's when people say they're struggling to get in the gym, I think that's people's problem is they don't have like a goal. They just think they've got to go to the gym for the sake of going to the gym.
Yeah.
Whereas you've always got a target that you're working towards.
Yeah.
And then it's easy to stay focused and disciplined.
Yeah.
It's hard to be disciplined when you don't know what you're working for, isn't it? It's impossible, really.
Yeah, no, but I think if you have a program or you have a coach and the coach give you the program, and you stick with your program, you will always have something to work to.
Yeah, because the coach will be setting you your targets. And
the coach will be setting your targets. So just stick with the program and then, just go on from there.
Well, and so what I wanted to get from you is I'm sure you're full of cool stories from different eras of strongman.
Yeah.
I know I'm putting you on the spot a little bit, but have you got any fun, cool, memorable, even just memorable moments or stories from comps you've done? Because you've competed with so many different generations of strongmen, and you've seen people come and go. I'm sure there must be some cool stories that you've got. I mean,
there are cool stories, but I mean, I can't think about it right now, but it's just...
Is there no memories of like an old strongman that you've competed against? Or
there's emotional stuff. I think one of the most emotional thing ever. I mean, I've never tell that to anyone, but when Eddie Hart do that 500K, water come with my eyes. I just had to hold it. I mean, I didn't tell anyone that, but tears come with my eyes.
So where were you at when when the founder done? Were you like backstage or where were you?
I was just backstage. But you know where the athletes go.
Yeah. So were you really close to when he pulled, or were you watching like live right next to it?
I was close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know where the athletes sit down and watch other athletes.
Yeah.
I was right there, and tears come out my eye. But I've never tell anyone that. That was.
You've said it now, haven't you?
I said it now.
So is that because of the milestone and the effort that you knew had gone into it, and because it's probably never going to happen again, where somebody put, was it 35 kilos, 36 kilo on the record. So it's like a bit of a, because even if somebody beats, because I think looking at Thor, I think, did you see his 480?
I see his 4, yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like Thor might be able to pull 505, but to me, that 500 was special because nobody thought it could be done, and then he went and did it. So that must have been crazy to be right next to it.
Yeah, it was crazy, but I know this could be done, and I think the record is going to be break.
You think that Thor could?
I think someone going to break that record.
Yeah.
Because from my point of view, I know how because I do 500K, more than 525K on the 18-inch.
On the 18-inch, yeah.
And for how easy it feels from there.
Oh, okay.
I just feel someone gonna break that record. But they need to have the right mindset. And if you don't have that mindset, that strong willpower, you would never get a 505K.
Yeah. So what comps have you competed in over the years? Because I know you've done worlds. What you know the competitions that kind of came about and have disappeared now. Like it's Fortissimo. Did you do that show?
Yeah, I did Fortismus a few times. It was different events. There was some good guys with Mikhail Kokev and Derek Punkstone.
So you competed against Kokev in that show?
Yeah. And
how many times did you compete against Misha?
About 15, 16
times.
Yeah. Awesome. I mean, even Marius. I compete with Marius more than any other strongman. I used to compete with Marius everywhere, from Super Series, United Strongman.
Is it true about Marius? Because I was told that Marius is one of the, I think it was Terry Holland was telling me this, that Marius is one of the only people he'd seen who would spend ages on the competition equipment, testing it, and he'd almost sometimes do the run through like the day before or whatever and test the kit. Can you remember anything like that or not?
That's what Marius did.
That's just what Marius did.
That's Marius. That's what he did. He run through this stuff. He's basically do all the events before he even
that's
get
what
there.
I've been told.
So he run through the event.
Like, it's crazy.
And one time I was in Poland, and we did York on the beach.
Right.
On the sand.
On the sand, yeah.
None of us never do York and stuff on the sand before. And everybody moaning now, the sand is too soft, and this and that. And Marius come, and Marius flew with the York, and it was like, there's no sand. And it's just all start from there. It's like, it's a mindset, just forget about the sand, just go and just carry the York.
Yeah, because I'd heard that Marius, it wasn't just like now and again he'd do the kit. It was like every comp he would almost do a comp run through, just testing everything, and then the next day he'd come and just smash it. And
also he's warming up. When Marius ready to do his events, he's warm up. By the time he finishes his warm up, he's wet, he's sweating.
Right. Okay.
A lot of guys now, they don't really warm up that much.
Yeah.
They barely sweat. And a lot of them, again, is the nerves. They're that nervous, they don't want to go and warm up. They don't want to go and touch it. They just want to go straight and do the event because they're very nervous.
But Marius to do the same as what he did in training, probably just get really hot and warm. And
he was very cheeky. Anything he could get away with, he will try and get away with it.
Yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough, kind of.
If you could get away with anything, you will get away with anything.
Because they say as well in strongman, because they don't specify a lot of rules. Then if they don't say, then it's not a rule, is it? So, and then they make the rule afterwards, because if you do it, next time I'll make a rule.
Like if you lay the equipment ready for guys to compete, if you don't tell the athletes don't want to touch the equipment, he will just go and pick it up and run with it.
Yeah.
And then they go say, guys, that's it, no more.
No more, yeah.
So if you get with it, get with it.
That's funny. What's your overall? You've done obviously hundreds of comps. Is there any comp that stands out to you as one of your favourites that you've done? Maybe even one that, like I remember watching a lot of like Fortissimus. I remember watching that, but I remember I was like a kid when I was watching that, and it would just be on TV. I didn't really know what was going on. I'd just kind of be watching. But I always remember that being quite a spectacle of a show, and it looked quite good on the TV. But is there any show that you remember as stands out as like your favourite comp you've done?
To be honest,
because how many World's Strongest Mans have you done as well?
I've done 18 World's Strongest Man. Yeah, those are my favorite.
So it's World's Strongest Man.
Yeah, me coming fourth in the World's Strongest Man. That's standard. You know, it's going to like 11 was not unbeaten in deadlift for reps for 11 World's Strongest Man. Yeah, it's non-stop. I haven't been beaten in deadlift for reps for 11 years, not 11, 7 years straight, you know, for reps.
That's awesome.
That's some good going.
Do you like the way, you know, Worlds is like a bit of a different show where it's got like quite long breaks and the days are quite long and stuff. Do you prefer that type of comp, or do you prefer the fast pace show?
I like both of them. I like the fast pace and I like the slow. To be honest, I have a very open mind when it's coming to stuff like that. If it's gonna be slow, then it's gonna be slow. So you just have to adjust yourself. Yeah. If it's fast paced, you gotta step up.
Yeah, you need to be fit, don't you?
Yeah, you have to be fit. You have to be prepared. I mean, we train the year round. You gotta be prepared. I mean, a lot of those people just stress about the events and they don't like this events. For me, I don't care about the events. I mean, if everybody else have to do it, then everybody else have to do the events.
So, I've coached a lot of people now that have done their first World's Strongest Man.
Yeah.
And they always say that the thing they struggle with the most is the how long the days are and the time that they're kind of like nervous for, and they're doing an event and they've got a couple of hours wait and they're kind of struggling to come down a little bit and they're staying kind of nervous energy all day, and then it comes to the second day and they feel like they're a bit burnt out, and then if they make the final, sometimes they're feeling really tired in the final because of how long the days are and how nervous they are. Yeah. Have you got any advice? Because obviously you've done so many World's Strongest Mans, you've probably mastered, you know, keeping it steady all the way through. Have you got any advice for people that are doing the first Worlds?
To be honest, they will have to try and switch off.
Yeah.
I think the qualifying events is the most taxing event on you, because everybody want to qualify, and the qualifying is just so hard.
Yeah. So
you need to be able to switch off.
So as soon as the event's done, you need to just be able to switch off.
Switch off, yeah.
A lot of the Olympian coaches and stuff would try and get their athletes to take a nap. Is that would you have a nap or not?
Well, you should take a nap. Yeah, I think taking a nap, with you taking a nap, you can basically switch off, so your brain is resting.
Yeah, because if you can't sleep because you're too awake, that's a sign that you're not switched. You're not switched off. Yeah.
You're not switched off. No. So if you could take a nap, just take a nap.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I take nap. Sometimes you come, I come straight from work, and I come straight here, but I'm fine. But if I'm not working, and I have a nap before I come to the gym, I feel great.
You get better training, don't you?
I get better training.
Yeah. That's cool. And something that, like say, deadlift for reps, something that you are known for. I remember there was a certain period in your career, I think, you changed from deadlifting heavy every week to doing it every other week. Is that right? Or maybe every third week or something? Is that something you did?
Every other week.
Every other week.
Yeah.
How old were you, and what was your kind of deadlift when you started doing that?
Well, to be honest, I think I was in my 40s.
In your 40s?
Yeah.
So you trained deadlift every week?
I trained deadlift every week.
Up until about 40?
Yeah. But, yeah. So it was hard because it's such a big movement. And because I train after work,
Yeah.
and I didn't just want to just train heavy all the time because I got legs as well, because legs is such a big body part.
Yeah.
So you got your training leg and then you're training deadlift. It's just two big body parts, and training after work it just take a lot of for me.
So what did you do, like did you just not deadlift on that other week, or did you do lighter deadlift?
I do lighter deadlift.
Okay.
I work on like a lot of supporting muscles.
Yeah.
Bend over rows and T-bar rows, lat pull down, all this. I do a lot of supporting muscles.
So you do that on the weeks you had off deadlift, and then when you deadlifted heavy, would you do less of the supporting muscles?
Yeah, I do less of supporting muscle. Yeah.
Cool. And you did that for, well, basically until you came to me. Is that how you were training?
That's what I train.
Yeah, because that's something that I think that when people get to a certain strength, the deadlift takes a lot out of you, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think sometimes people think about training it more often to get it better, but it's actually sometimes better to do it less often if you're going to go heavy. Yeah,
less often.
And then something I've done with you is we deadlift every week now, but I tried to make the weights more manageable.
Yeah.
If that makes, and then every fourth week we go heavy.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different the way we do it now. I have you deadlifting every week, but the weights are in the kind of 200 area, 230 area, and then on the fourth week I'll let you go. A lot heavier.
Yeah. Even though you let me go a lot heavier, I never fail those weights that you give.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's still up there. So even you tell me to go heavier, I still do those weights.
Yeah. And with your grip, something that I thought was funny was when Paddy first worked with you, he noticed to me that you've trained your grip before in the past, but I wouldn't say you've ever gone full grip training and gone crazy on training your grip and made it like a huge focus. But you're so well known for having such a good grip, aren't you? And I still think as well that your grip it can still get better.
Yeah.
And I still think that you could, we know that you could break that Hercules record because you've done it in the gym, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done it.
But do you think that as you're getting older into like your 60s and stuff, do you think that focusing on maybe grip sport might be something you'd be interested in or not? That's something I've been asked about a lot.
I think, when I stop competing in the Masters or whatever, I will do a lot of grips training.
Yeah, because there's people that ask about, is Mark ever going to go for the axle double overhand and some other stuff? Yeah.
I can do the axle overhand if I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be something that in the future, maybe when you're done with the Masters, you could dedicate some time to, because I think that grip athletes have, quite high longevity. Really, they can how old's old Hogan now?
I think he's in 70. When you get older, that doesn't mean you lose your grip.
Yeah, the grip seems to stay.
The grip stays. Yeah. So I could be in my 70s and I still have good grip. I remember Stan older than me, he's in his 70s, and me and he used to do Hercules hold, and all those guys that we do Hercules hold with, no one could beat Stan on the Hercules hold.
Right, okay.
It's either me or Stan.
Right.
No one never beat Stan, and he was way older than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, because that's something that I've thought to myself, once you kind of done with these Masters, I'm like, you need to make sure you go into grip sport, I think, because you're so gifted at it, and if you were to get really focused with your training as well, I think there could be loads of grip records that you could do.
Oh yeah, there's loads of records I could still break.
Have you ever tried the Saxon bar?
I tried the Saxon bar, but I don't know the rules of the Saxon bar.
Well, what are you trying to do?
Because I grab a Saxon bar and because the length of my finger, you can
go around the full
I
Saxon.
could go around the Saxon bar, and I could just break any record because I break the record.
Oh, because you can grab the bottom of
because I could grab the bottom of it, but I don't know the rules of it.
I mean, I don't know. I guess if you can do it, then that's hilarious. I would be the Saxon bar would be like there, and I'd be grabbing it. No way I could get.
Yeah, well, I tried, and my fingers get under, and because it get under, I could just pick up.
Yeah, it's not
going in.
Pinch grip anymore.
It's not pinch grip anymore. I could just pick it up. I done it at X's.
Oh yeah, because Hicks has got
Saxon bar.
That's funny. If any grip people are watching, they're going to make a rule.
Yeah, but I don't know the rules of it. That's the case.
Maybe they'd have to make a longer one for you.
Well, it's the one that's fine.
Unless this is the standard kit. Then if you've got big enough hands, you've got big enough hands, haven't you?
Yeah.
How much longer? Or do you have a plan in your head as to how much longer you want to do the Masters for, or are you just going to see with how your body feels? And
well, normally I just see how my body feel.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's feeling great.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the Masters.
Yeah.
This one and the next one.
Yeah.
But I did say I'm gonna retire when I'm 60. But 60 might come, and I did say I was retiring when I was 49.
All right. So you've been retiring every year.
I've been retiring every year for quite a while now.
Yeah. Fair enough. When are you 60?
I'm 60 next year, April.
Next April.
Wow, okay.
On my 60th birthday, I want to do a big lift. I want to do I'm not 400K. I might go for a 350.
Deadlift.
Yeah. On my birthday.
Yeah, we can plan that in the calendar. 60th. That'd be really good. I think you can pull 400.
I think I could pull 400.
Because I think you could have pulled 400 at Brits.
Yeah.
You know where the 400 for reps went, but I think the suit everything got a bit messed up. Warm-ups got messed up and everything, didn't they?
Everything got a bit messed up. Everything just got a bit messed up there.
Yeah, 350 being easy. 350 being an easy, and I mean you could do 350, but it'd just be casual. At 400, we could train for it and plan it, and we could do that.
I think I could, if I plan for the 400, I'll make sure that I get the right bar.
Yeah, but if you did it in the gym as well, right bar, right plates,
yeah.
proper warm up and everything, comp can kind of throw you, can't it?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
That's why I train you a bit heavier though on the deadlift than these Masters comps though, because when you're doing like 270 for reps in the Masters shows, if we thought about that as our goal, I think you'd actually get weaker. Whereas because when I let you go heavier in every couple of weeks and you go in the 300s and stuff, that means that you can just rep them weights because they feel
pretty good. Like I did when you tell me go, I did the 3M10 on the axle a couple of days ago, and that just feels comfortable.
Yeah. So then when you come to do your 260 for reps, it's going to be
it's loads of reps.
Nothing. Yeah.
What have you learned coaching Felix? Whilst Felix directed up, it's worked with others today. It's good.
Yeah, I've learned loads working with Felix because my goal, I see it with Felix is, although I want to get him better, I appreciate the fact that it's a slow build, and my goal really was with Felix was can I make him hold his standard for a longer period of time, you know what I mean, and give him more, because I know if I was like in my mid-50s or something, I'd be just wanting to keep going for as long as I could, basically, and still be able to do things. And if I improved a little bit, I'd be buzzing, as long as I wasn't going backwards.
Yeah.
And that was my goal with you, was to make sure that, like you got the 140 log, didn't you?
I get yeah.
Yeah, I'm buzzing with that.
And I just missed the 149 because.
Oh, did you try 149?
I'll get it today.
I didn't know you tried 149.
I'll get it today.
Oh, so
I only just missed it.
Right.
Because I stumbled. But,
okay. Fuck.
But
I mean, the 140 did look easy, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I did think to myself, I'm surprised he didn't try more, actually. I did think that. But
I did do the 149, but I just get it today. And
it's a big jump as well, 49 kilo.
Yeah. So I just leave it.
So that's what I've learned, really, is like, and also, with, like I said, I go heavy every fourth week with Mark. I do like the fact that Mark used to go heavy light on his deadlift, but what I decided to do was go light, heavy. So he's got I built a different periodization where it's kind of like 3 weeks building towards one heavy week, and that enables his nervous system to still get stimulus every fourth week, but the chance of injury risk is lower because his exposure is lower, and then building up his resilience and volume on the lighter weeks. And minimal event exposure. Like we'll do event, if you've got a show, you'll probably notice that as you get closer, we'll do events, compete, and then it'll be like, right, remove him again, because he's done strongman for so many years, he doesn't really need much skill drills, if that makes sense, because it's like he's going to forget how to pick a sandbag up if we don't do it for a little while. And just making sure he's strong and as healthy as possible. And I feel like I know how to train him on the back of my hand now. I can just write. If I need to write Felix a program, I can just write it because I know exactly how he responds, exactly how much volume to give him. I do experiment with stuff as well. I do throw stuff in that will challenge you. Like I give you overhead squats sometimes, and there are certain things that you struggle with for a few weeks, like your coordination, but then you start to get it.
I do get it, yeah.
And I think eventually, that's the good thing about challenging you to do those things, though, because it makes your brain work. If he's got to coordinate and think, and he's got to challenge himself, it's a different type of training stimulus then, and it just helps with longevity and keeping him going, basically.
Sometimes I say, sometimes I just say to myself, I say, I must be a guinea pig or something. Because the stuff you give me, I was like, oh, well.
Well, you are a guinea pig. I still
having a go. I will have a go because I'm not one for just giving up like that. I will have a good go because I know it's work. And Yvonne say, it will be hard, but it will work. So you just have to stick with it.
And you are a guinea pig, though, because how many basically 60-year-old men that are this strong and can do this sport exist? There's not many on the planet. So my job is to make sure that I push Fee out of his comfort zone a little bit. And I don't know where the line is, really. So I'll tell him to do something, and I'll let him try it for a few weeks. And if I see that it's not working, or maybe it's just not the right movement for him, I'll remove it and give him something else. But I always make sure I challenge you a little bit and give you something that I know is going to be hard, but I'm going to see how can you adapt to it, how do you get better at it. And if I feel like we can do it for a long period of time, we will. But if I feel like it's a bad choice, actually, Shane, I'll just remove it. But it's my job to keep throwing stuff at you like that, because in my opinion, that's the type of training that you need to keep you your joints moving and your body performing like you're a bit younger. Because I know you can do the strongman stuff, but if we just do that every week or week on, you'll just end up beating your body into the ground.
Oh yeah, just being beat up. Even though like a physio, I haven't. Even though Yvonne is my physio and she's there, I haven't seen Yvonne. She haven't done any work on my body for months.
Okay, that's good.
Because I'm fine. I don't need any work done. Because of the training I've been doing and stuff.
Because if we just keep him held back a little bit, but then let him dip his toe into lifting heavy every now and again, that's what we need. And then when it comes to a comp, we can give him a few good ones in a row, deload, compete, right, we'll pull back now. So
what are some of your proudest moments as a coach? You obviously got...
So when he pressed the dumbbell at England's, that 90 dumbbell, I was really proud. Really, really proud, because that was you hadn't got a rep on overhead for a long while, then we finally got that. I was absolutely buzzing with that.
Best to 3P OSG world, potentially the best to lead OSG with European.
I mean, in the past, I've never won overhead. In the past, but I've been winning overhead.
And the 140 log I'm really proud of as well, because although it was a training lift, obviously it's not like a competition lift, but that's a big one because we've been working towards that. I remember when you started, I think you logged about 110, and I thought I'll get you back to 140 log. And when you finally did it the other week, I was really happy with that, because I kind of felt like it was weird though, because it was like a bit anticlimactic, because I knew he was going for 1 rep max, but in my head I reckon he's going to do 135. If I knew you were going to go for 140, I would have come down and been there.
I really come down. I think I would have to get a 150.
Yeah, maybe like 149. Yeah. So it's funny because you just sent me out of the blue. I was like, "Fucking hell, we got the 145 finally," and it looked easy as well.
It was easy. That's why I went for the 149.
Yeah, I was happy with that. And when you pulled 370, I think it was at Hicks's gym.
Yeah.
I was happy with that as well, because that showed me that he was on form to pull 400 at Brits, which he missed. But like I say, I think that was just. It's because you really wanted to wear that kilt, didn't you? That's what it was. He really wanted to wear his kilt for the walkout, so he ended up missing a warm-up lift because he was getting his kilt on. And then it all got a bit, it all just got a bit, the suit got a bit messed and everything got a bit rushed. And then, but I think you had it from training, the 400 was there if it was all perfect.
Yeah, that 370 that I did by Hicksy, that's the heaviest gym lift I've ever done.
The heaviest you've ever done?
Gym lift, yeah.
Because you've just done them in comp when you've gone.
I just done my max in comp. It's the heaviest gym lift.
What was your heaviest comp lift, max?
420.
420.
Yeah, on the regular bar, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Do you feel like your deadlift reps was better than your max?
I think it was better than my max. I think for me, I always train on stiff bar.
Yeah.
When deadlift, always train on stiff bar. And sometimes when I go to competition, because the bar is a bit more bendy, so your position have to be different to the stiff bar.
Yeah, yeah.
I think with the bendy bar, you have to stand a bit more closer.
Yeah.
And with the stiff bar, you just have to stand maybe your fist away from the bar.
Okay.
So your shin could go towards the to the deadlift bar. But with the bendy bar, if you stand a bit closer, you're already almost once you get a bend, you're at your strongest point.
Yeah, because you take the flex.
Yeah.
That's
why you see a lot of people just fail below the knees, by the knees.
Yeah.
On the bendy bar because of the standing position.
Yeah.
But for me, if I get it moving, once it's past a certain point, it wouldn't go back down.
So you always feel like you lock out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you look at all my deadlift from whenever, and my fail is always from off the floor. I've never failed once that bar start moving.
Is that why 18 inches is a good height for you as well?
That's where my strongest.
Yeah.
Like when I did that 511K at the Arnolds on the hammer tire, I could have put an next 40 more K on top of that.
Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I could have put an next 40 more K on top of that and pull it.
550.
Yeah.
Yeah, 550. Yeah.
I could have pulled a 550. No. So for my 6 years body, I was either thinking about doing an 18 inches.
Yeah, an 18 inches would be
or
cool. Or
doing a regular bar.
18 inch would be cool.
I might do the 18 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, you could get some. I'm sure you could get someone to make you some kind of something to go on the bar so it looks cool. Says 60 on it or something.
Yeah. That's why. Then I might do the 18 inches.
Yeah. Because you got the 18-inch record at Glenn's as well, didn't you?
I did have the 18 inches.
Because I trained you for that.
Yeah.
What was that you pulled? It was 440?
Not 440. 5.
5 was it?
520.
The one at Glenn's?
Yeah.
520? Oh.
Yeah.
Because that was the same show Lucy pulled 300, wasn't it?
I didn't know.
I think it was.
But yeah,
was it in an arena?
Pa was chasing me. I think Pa did a 500 on the 18 inches.
Yeah, I remember.
But he couldn't come close. I was just pulling away from him.
Yeah.
Because of the program and the way he programmed my training, I think that's helped me a lot. Yeah, and I always have something to look forward to. And by sticking with the program, that's the thing, you have to stick with the program. So you work. Once you give you a program, you have to stick with it. Whether you like it or not, you stick with the program. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you have to trust him. If I didn't trust him, I wouldn't be with him. I don't think. I'm not like some other people. Are you still? I'm not like some other people. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. But you give me the program, I stick with the program. That's it.
Right, it's built the trust now, hasn't it?
You
have to take your jump into the deep end.
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing. I take when somebody comes to me, that's the first thing I think is this person is, especially if they're like someone like Mark. I'm like, this person is trusting me with maybe the last chunk of his training career. So I take it like probably very serious, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's a big thing when I know if I was trusting somebody with my training, it'd be a big thing for me because training's like my life as well. And I think that's kind of why I understand it from the athlete's perspective as well. Is it's a big risk to say to somebody, right, I'm going to trust you, I'm going to do what you say, and I'm going to put all my trust in you that this is going to take me for the next 5 years or whatever. So, but yeah, you have to earn that trust as well, and that's why results matter as well. Because if somebody's not getting results, then how can they trust you? If you turn up to comps not in good shape, if you're not getting PBs, your body's not feeling good, then you're not going to trust me. Whereas, like I say, if Mark's not had to have physio in the last however many months, 6-7 months, whatever, because his body's feeling good, he's just got a log PB, trust is earned, isn't it? Basically. Yeah, well, when Fee first came to me, I'll be honest with you, I shit in my pants because, you know, although I'm good, and I've always spoke like I was one of the best strength coaches in the world, even before I even had any clients, to be honest with you, because I believed in my knowledge and what I knew. But then when Fee comes to me, I'm like, fucking hell, right, okay, this is a unique challenge. Very hard to get another athlete like Felix, that's the amount of time he's had, the amount of people he's been around, the people he's learnt off, what he's been taught, blah, 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 all these things. And then he's trusting me with it. So I better say I was shitting my pants. But then it's helped my confidence as well, because everything I thought was true and I knew everything I thought I could do, I did do, if that makes sense. And then it's reaffirmed that I do know what I'm talking about. And yeah, it's helped my confidence, and it's been an honour to train him and to help him through these last years of his strongman career. It's a huge amount of trust from Mark, so it's an honour that he's given it to me, and I'm glad that it's gone well. And I think we can, I know you say 60 maybe is the limit, but I don't. I judge an athlete off how their body's feeling and the performance and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think you should put a number on it personally.
No.
I think you'll know when it's time, because training will start going a different way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know when it's got.
Yeah, and I think you got a good couple more. What are the masters classes? 40 plus and 50 plus. They might have to make 60 plus, mightn't they?
Yeah. 60 plus. Well, I think that they're thinking of, they're talking about it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. No. So yeah, it's been amazing, and I've learnt loads as well, because I've had to learn on the fly, adjust, and obviously reacts different to certain training to other people. So I've had to build a training system that I think is really good for masters athletes, which is basically what I've done. So if there is any masters athletes out there that maybe want to come on to MST, yeah, make sure you drop us a message, because the periodization system that I've built, I'm sure would fit more masters athletes as well, and be able to increase longevity for anyone really, not just Fee.
Yeah.
Would you recommend Shane to other athletes?
Of course. I mean, any athletes or anyone want to be a strongman, masters, I mean, Shane is your man. If you like the video, click here to watch more.
There we go.